Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he shoots! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Out towards the flank. Now here's the delivery. Maldini clears it away.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Full it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Up-Ji-Sung. And it's Messi. Argentina are looking to break at pace. Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Messi wins the duel this time. Park Ji-sung. And that has left him in a heap. Has a look and plays it forward. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nesta. It's Park Ji-sung. Tries to play it through. And he's cut it out. Nesta going vertical. Rui Costa. Pass somewhat off target. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Turns back here, probably the best option. Messi. Spread it left. Back into the middle. Park Ji-sung. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Vieira. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Puskas, now it's Pele, and this is Pele! Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Pele, Park Ji-sung, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, Puskas, and Puskas! Off the post! Park Ji-sung. Bergomi. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And
we are up to the break.
Argentina really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Park Ji-sung, Bergomi, Park Ji-sung, that's Vieira. It's Park Ji-sung. Messi knocks it out wide. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Hullet. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi! He scored! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy.
Chance for a shot! Bergomi goes long, and that has put paid to that. Vieira. Rui Costa. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Messi. Puskas. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, what decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Just off target. It's Rui Costa. Oh, delightful ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Puskas. And there's the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pele.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neatly clipped into space. And that has been clubbed away. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Substitution for PSV.
Ibrahimovic with a real chance here. And now as good a time as any to pull level.
Number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Platini! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Number
Vieira.
16, Rodri. Coming on the field.
Can he get on the end of this?
PSV really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Number 7, Ibrahimovic.
Oh, it's Haaland. That's a good ball. He's gone for goal! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, Rafael Leao! A collective sigh of relief. So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Great vision. Tevez!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Vieira. It's Park Ji-soo. Bergomi. Maldini. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Passes short and sharp. Pelé, and this is Pelé. Pelé is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Searching pass he's played there. Spread neatly. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. And here's Insigne.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Argentina still without a single shot on target. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's a promising position. Messi. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Birmingham really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That looks a good ball through. Brilliantly cut out. Toure gets across and deals with it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Insigne.
That's going in strongly.
It's run loose here. And it's Beckham. Strokes it back. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Odo. Now, can they get him away? Can he get on the end of this? Now, this could be a chance. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
No, that's been intercepted. Robertson. Messi. Carvajal. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Closing in on goal. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Vieira. Argentina finding their passes. Yaya Toure. For Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Played in deep. Nesta is there, and he can get that clear. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Park Ji-sung. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pele, and this is Puskas. Robertson. And this is Puskas. Played out to the right.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shifted upfield. They want to be quick to recover this. It's a mighty effort! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that.
And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Argentina head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Argentina definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Showing good feet. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for shot at goal! He's been caught napping. And the pass is intercepted. Chance, surely! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nuno Mendes.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
The attendance
And here's
for this match
Messi.
was 29,950.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's very neat. Lovely feet. Puskas. And the shot! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Argentina go into the lead. And it's Mendes. Beckham. And it's Yaya Toure. Now he's got space here. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes
Messi.
here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
9, Tevez.
This is quite a
Number
battle.
6,
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect
Coming on the
response to
field,
falling behind.
number
Don't let your heads
22,
drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Number 14.
Robertson
Ji-sung.
is always looking to
Substitution
play
in progress.
quality balls. Carvajal gets across to intercept that. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. Vieira. Raul. Now it's Cruyff. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Park Ji-sung.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Otto picks it up out wide. Plenty to aim at here. Out to the right. And he's gone backward here. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Robertson. And here's the chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Park Ji-sung. He has a look up. Real chance! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Argentina get themselves into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give them...
And he's had a hit! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Park Ji-sung. Vieira. Otto. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's neat.
Argentina really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And he's forced to go back.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
He's picked his way through.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Carvajal. That pass has been well intercepted. Yaya Toure. Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cruyff. Spread out to the left. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, nice touch. And he was alert to it. And that's it. Argentina have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella...
And the finish! Vieira. Park Ji-sung. And it's Robertson. Now it's Pele. Puskás. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. Cafu. And here's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good take in a good area. Opts to play it back. Has a shot!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And a shot! Against the crossbar! Hangs in a cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Played back. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. First quarter of an hour gone. Messi. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Odo. Still goalless at the moment. And he's forced to go back. Maldini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Puskás. It's Park Ji-sung. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Has a look and plays it forward.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Odo. Vieira. Some really good ball movement. Played out to the left flank. Park Ji-sung. Now, can they get him away? Nicely aimed pass. Pedri. And it's Serginho. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Odo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Ibrahimovic. Goes for a shot! Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van de Ven. Serginho goes on a charge down the left. Vieira. Odo. Vieira. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Puskás must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Puskás. And it's Vieira. And it's Robertson. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! Cleared without hesitation. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Argentina ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained.
Pele! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Nesta. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji... And a chance! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous...
Decent chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Puskás can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, good spread. And this is Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Puskás. Pele. Oh, it's shapes to shoot! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So, another set play. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Cafu. And that is expertly dealt with. Raul proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wow, look who's involved.
Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. Engages and forces him off the ball. Odo, a picture of focus and alertness. And it's Robertson. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri. No way through there. Played out wide. Vieira. Park Ji-sung looking to add to his goal. Little pass back, looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cafu. Oh, they can break here. And it's Pedri. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's given the time to pick a pass. Now it's Doku. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Park Ji-sung. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe. Foot in. Bergomi. Mbappe demonstrating his defensive quality there. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And it's Odo. And that is a little undercooked. Serginho. Serginho goes on a run down the left wing. And here's Ibrahimovic. Gives it back. Rijkaard. Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Raul. Can he get it through? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cafu. That's Rijkaard. Cruyff. And he's there to make the challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Los niños que están interesados en acompañar a los jugadores al saltar.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Messi, Puskas, and he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! It's loose now, and one more try! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Strong running down that left flank. Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's played into the middle. Oh, nicely intercepted. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Park Ji-sung.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Argentina looking to pass their way through. Now, can they get him away? Messi is flagged offside. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Argentina are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now it's Puskas. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Pedro Neto. Hullet opts for safety. Puyol. It's a searching pass. Played into space out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Messi. And the shot at goal! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, well played, well played. Platini. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has a look up. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedro Neto. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Pele. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Pele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Vieira. Vieira, Messi, might be danger here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Puskas.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And he's in on goal. It's Pele! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Messi. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Ball comes in. Played out wide. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the first half is done. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Argentina really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Argentina ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Park Ji-sung. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Park Ji-sung. Platini producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Puskas. Puskas.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Climbs up big! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Throw it. And it's Michel Platini. Played in deep. Oh, that's a fine interception. Luis Suarez! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! A finish of true class! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Argentina choosing to make the first change. Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Robertson. Doku. Big chance! Platini. Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Beckham. He's picked his way through. Doku receives it in a good position here. Cleared away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Beckham looking to play him in. Now it's Luis Suarez. Park Ji-sung.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Maldini. And it's Robertson. Looking for options for movement. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 25.
Number 3 coming up.
Numero 18. Numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21. Ronaldinho. Il numero 8.
Robertson,
Totti.
who's short.
Il numero 7. Ibrahimovic.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That was lovely, that.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Roll gets flagged offside. Played back. Nicely spread. Now it's Beckham. Cross goes in there. Robertson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Doku. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Doku. Doku doing full tilt down the left. That is lovely. He is through here. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He has done it! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So now the difference is 3. Great skill, that's nice. Roll proves just a little bit too strong. Knocks it into space. He's got away. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Vi ricordiamo